Hey guys, hey! It's your Super Mayor, Tiffany A. Henry, the People's Mayor, People's Supervisor. We are here at the picnic that's going on right now in our village, Dolton, at the rink 14312 Greenwood in Dolton. Come on out, let me show you what's going on right now. Remember, people will always try to stop things that they don't want to prosper. But I spend my own money to make sure that I put on for my city. So I always put my money where my mouth is. And that means I love y'all residents. Here we go. This was in the box. We got greens. We got greens, beans, potatoes, you name it. Look at that. Pie crust. Woo! Pillsbury, that thing. You got your butter. You got your sugar. You got your cornmeal. Woo! She got them yams. That's them yams, y'all. Y'all know what to do with that. The gravy. So you make that cornbread dressing. See, y'all know I really, really love y'all. I try to make sure y'all don't need nothing. Nothing. You got your garlic.
It's very important that you tell them that none of that food is from the Chicago Food Depository.
Okay, let me tell you something real quick. We got KP right here, and we want to make sure y'all know there ain't nothing in the box from Chicago Depository.
Public service announcement. None of that food comes from the Chicago Food Depository, so they called us about your fake complaints the other day. We already got all that straight because I send them videos of what we're passing out before we go out. So thank y'all again for bringing so much attention to the great things that the Super Mayor is doing. Have a great one.
You already, again, we bought this food. I keep telling y'all. Surpluses are in the township due to Supervisor Tiffany Henry. We got a $4 million surplus in our GA department. Come on, man. I keep telling y'all, keep talking that mess, but stop it. Try to keep up with me, please. Again, we bought this food. Hey, y'all. So, guys, shot a video. Y'all gonna be so proud of me. I got a lot of great things coming up. Again, Tiff is gonna speak, and I'm gonna shut it all down. But you know, we don't be having time to literally go back and forth with people that's down here because I am doing too much good in my neighborhood. And for those that don't know, let me make sure I'm crystal clear about this. I ain't never took a goddamn thing in my life. So I want to make sure y'all hear it out my mouth because y'all with all this little fake hate don't make no doggone sense. I don't have to do anything like that. Never will I. So I just want to make sure we're clear on that. People mad because I care. People are mad because I can actually show up and show out and give things like this to the public who need it. It's sad. If y'all really want to make some noise, y'all should be blasting the people that try to stop this. They try to stop this event from me feeding y'all that need the food. Make that make sense. You got people out here hungry. People out here don't know where they're going to get their next meal from. But the minute I go and say, hey, open up the food pantry, get them the food, because it's the people's food. Y'all got a problem with it. You got board members voting to stop, like, unity events. And I see some of y'all in the line. Let me flip the camera around so you can see them in the line. Whoop, there she go. Look, right there, right there. Whoop, that part. But they'll tell you that. Then they get in a little hate group. But you in my line getting food. Your kids out here bouncing in a bouncy house. You on the skate rink. All that. And I'm cool with that because I love everybody. The good, the bad, and the hateful. I love all y'all. But all I'm saying is y'all, stop trying to tear somebody down. Thinking your light gon' glow. Trying to dim mine. It ain't gonna work. Stop. God put me here. God wanted me to lead the people. God knew that I wouldn't take no mess. He knew that I would stand strong in the fire for you. Because think about it. It's people with opinions that don't even know me. But you got all this hate in your heart for hearsay. Stuff you hear, like y'all in high school. Come on. When we do that? At the end of the day, you're supposed to teach the kids. Y'all teaching them how to be negative and have evil spirits. That ain't what I do. I'm all about loving on one another, passing the baton, uplifting people. That's what it's all about. Now, let me go back to this food line. Let me go back and love on my people. You know what I'm saying? That part. Because that's what it's about. Making sure that we survive as a race, let alone as people. But making sure that we produce and give resources out here in the community. Because everybody talking good talk, but ain't nobody doing it. And I told y'all that before. I can't stand fake politicians. I can't stand people that only do work when it's beneficial to them, when it's time to run for office. Where y'all was at for 4 years? I've been doing this for the last 12 years. Go back. That's why I said do your research. The last 12 years haven't missed a beat. Never is election time when I'm feeding my people and making sure they lights on, they gas bill paid, they rent paid, they mortgage paid. I help them bury their loved ones. All that. But y'all ain't talking about the good stuff that I actually produce. It's more to life than just talking about Tiffany Henry. Y'all know that, right? I'm the topic in conversation of all y'all stuff. Stop. Go and love on your family. Life is short. Half the time when y'all come and see me, guess what's happening? Either you got a problem that the haters can't help you with. They can't help you pay your light bill, your gas bill, your water bill, your mortgage, your rent. Or you have something that happened, meaning somebody died, and you need help burying your loved ones. These are the things that I stand for. The commitment to the community. That's what Tiffany Henry represents. And they have to try to do this character assassination because they can't control me. Other than that, why else are you talking about Tiffany Henry every day? Gosh, at least show the good that I do. At least show some stuff that y'all benefit residents from. But they don't show that stuff on the news. They just show negativity. To actually stand in a fire while doing it. And guess what? Doing good and looking good too at the same time. Ah! That part. Tanika, give them their food, girl. What you waiting on? Give them their food, girl. Give them their food, girl. Give them their food. She wanna get them their food box. But you see everybody with their boxes. Yep. All right, share the video. Whew, I gotta get some water. I love y'all. There's nothing you can do about it. Share the video. Come up here. We're here until 8 o'clock. So you can bring your babies. Like I always say, I'm all about family. You don't have to find a babysitter. And you can make sure that your kid come out, have fun out here in the bouncy house. We got a water slide. And then you can also get a free food box. We got food. Stuff that your super mayor bought with her own money. But I just want to say that I will forever be your mayor. I will forever be your supervisor. And I'm coined as the super mayor because I always put up and show out for you. I always go get the money, bring it back. And in the history ever of any supervisor, of any mayor, I bought the most money back for a city/village or for a township. I was awarded that type of money. So 9.2 for the township, 6.8 for the village of Dolton. If you go and look at the numbers for anyone else, they have nowhere near what we are going to receive for our city and our township. So I want to point that out.
I like to make a correction with the mayor's fake news report. I have been on the bank account since I was sworn in as the clerk of the village of Dolton. I don't have to run to the bank to do anything. I was sworn in. When she was sworn in, we both were on the bank account, and I remain on the bank account. So that little fake news report you just saw, totally incorrect. Thank you.
I'm going to say this again. Please grow up, represent this village with dignity. This meeting would not be this long if you learned just to summarize your points and move on.
You don't keep going back and forth. But because the media's here we go. Hey, thank you, Channel 9. We will make Channel 9 news, I guess. But that's the problem that I have. So, moving on. Okay, Mayor. Next on the agenda is Mayor. Village Administrator Report.
Mayor.
Somebody else, another 20 minutes. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I don't have
Is there anybody else? I just want to be clear. Anybody else after that? Is that it? That's it? Okay, so we'll go to you, then we're going to go on back to the business of the people.
All right. I don't have 20 minutes of anything. I do feel that since we're only having meetings once a month, that if the residents are here, then that attorney can wait, or maybe they should come at 8 or 9 o'clock after you get through with your report for us to go in executive session. It's not fair for the citizens. And most of these people are seniors that you sit here and have this long meeting. And by the time we come back from downstairs, because right now it already says we have all these lawsuits that keep coming in, it's going to be 30, 40 minutes. So why is it fair to the citizens in the community that you have them sit here for that amount of time when, yes, that one lady, she can go out there, you talking about we spend money anyway, so she can wait another hour if you don't go through the business like we supposed to in a generous amount of time, and then we can go. At the same time, you think that nobody is supposed to sit here, you play all these defamation, whatever smokescreen videos. It don't have nothing to do about no news or anything, but you sit here and tell story after story after story and don't want nobody to respond. It's not fair. You sit here talking about you back on the bank account. We didn't jack the bank. I don't know how y'all do that. Why y'all not in jail? Y'all should have got some money because she's spending the hell out of it. But anyway, we had the same person that you talk about just sent us an email at 6 o'clock saying that the board approved his payment for the million and whatever dollars, and he still ain't got paid. So if you back on the bank account, why you ain't sending me a check? So you sit here and you know it's not to go back and forth, because I'm sure you're gonna have something to say. It's all about being fair, and you don't play fair. So when people don't play fair, what do you expect? So no, I think moving forward, because the executive session used to be at the end of the meeting, that you put it back at the end of the meeting. The residents can then leave and go wherever, and then we still can handle the business. I don't think that's harming anybody. I release.
Okay, so when you talk about playing fair, I think you guys never ever play fair as it relates to me becoming the first female mayor of Dolton, winning by 82%. Come down, let me finish my statement. 82% of the people's voice in this village. How you dare backstab me, you trustee Belcher #1 that lost 3 seats, never won nothing. And then you, trustee House, that would never won if you ran. So my problem with both of y'all was on my ticket. You both were. In two weeks in becoming a mayor, the ink didn't even dry yet. And you guys had a whole different agenda from me. But y'all didn't know that Scorpion and Frog situation, huh? Y'all stung me, but I didn't know I had a scuba suit on, huh? Yeah, and I made it across the water. So all I'm telling you is that y'all got to stop with the mess, because y'all keep on doing what's wrong. And you mad because I got something to talk about and y'all don't? That's because I'm working. While y'all talking about me, I'm working. As T.I. say, y'all watch my life while I live it. That's the problem. So all I'm going to say, and I'm going to say this and I'm going to leave it alone. Y'all have to actually come and do some work before y'all can tell me anything. Y'all don't do any work. Y'all work on doing things to try to hinder me, but not knowing that I have so many resources that I go around what y'all try to do. It never ever works. Think about it. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, right? You ain't say it wasn't going to prosper, huh? So is there any questions that you have about the one that's so we can pay the bills? Because I say the same thing every single board meeting. What are your questions? We can answer them right here in this meeting.
Okay, so I have one question. Previously, we had access to view the invoices, and now we do not have access to view the invoices. Why was the decision made to not allow us access to view it, and we changed this process to now ask questions? To me, it feels like something is being hidden, which is the reason that you don't want people to see invoices, which is the same reason these information is not put on the website. So what changed that we no longer have access to view the actual invoice?
Okay, so let's be crystal clear. I don't have to hide anything. I do not hide anything. Anything you guys ask, y'all get. You guys the one go do a spin cycle to the residents about you don't get stuff. When we clear as day show you emails to the residents that you receive everything you asked for. So we asked you then, and I'm still telling you now. If you have a question about a bill that you would like us to address, we will address it. Maybe something happened with your email. I don't know, but that's not me. That's tech. So call tech and find out what happened with whatever you're speaking of. Anybody? Nobody? We gonna pay the bills today. It's so okay. So motion in a second on the board. Who got a question? Somebody got something now, or we gonna pay the bills?
Trustee Belcher has a
Go ahead. What's your question?
Since we're only at the electronic warrant list, and I guess you're asking about both, I did see that Amazon is on the AP list and on the electronic list like how before. So I'm just keep trying to figure out that if these items are being paid with credit card, then why is it on the AP warrant list? Also, yes, I did see the email, but I was at my day job, which I have. So I wasn't able to respond because I have more than 20 some questions that once upon a time we were able to go on my viewpoint and access. And now when we go on there, it says that our access has been.
But I'm just pointing out to the residents that may not understand how the process works. That's how this process works.
I'm clear on how the process works. I'm actually clear on my job.
Okay, so you actually agree then. You agree to how the process works.
I'm very clear, but I want to know
just want to make that clear to the people.
On two warrant lists. It's on the electronic list and it's on the AP list, which that's what my question is. That's
and guess what? That's a question for who? Because I don't do that, right?
That would be a question
so that'll be a
for
question
a finance person.
Exactly, finance or who else?
Right.
Or who else?
Or Janice.
There we go.
So you always say call you.
But you did. I know, but you did come to me, and I would have got the answer for you because I don't do any
you
of
asked
that.
If we have questions. So are they going to answer it?
We're going to give you an answer if you give me a second, but I want to clear it up for the
why
people.
Do we have to go through
because
all
I want to clear it up because y'all go through it. Y'all go lying on people.
So
I don't do nothing with
it. If our access has been forbidden,
it has not. That's untrue. That's untrue.
We knew you were going to
Go
say
ahead.
that.
Well,
but
great.
if the access had been forbidden, we wouldn't have to go back. We would already have a decision of what's going to take off or not take off. You said, do anybody got a question? Now I'm asking the question and you going back and forth. Okay. I'm waiting on the answer.
Because I want to clear the mess up that you saying.
Always got to clear it up.
Because I want to clear the mess up that you saying out your mouth so people get the facts. Because you just say things
no mess.
like a lot of y'all do here.
You asked me and I have a question and I asked the question and now you're going to tell me what I'm asking.
Okay, let you finish. You finish?
No, I'm not finished because you asked the question. So you said Tangenique or Janice can answer it. So let them answer it. Why do you have to answer it? Let them answer it.
Because I'm the mayor. Let me finish my
We understand who you are.
Let me finish my
You let everybody know who you are. The first black single female of the mayor of Dolton.
Come on, put some respect on it. Let's go. Come on.
Everybody understand that. Just answer the question.
And I am. So are you finished?
I'm finished with that one question.
Okay. So just for the record, residents, I just want to make sure we crystal clear on who does what here in the village. And if my board of trustees, well, they're not mine, but if the trustees will basically actually send their questions to the department heads like they should have done, they will have answers to any questions. That's either here and there. So Janice, Tangenique, you have the floor.
Trustee, the way the Amazon account is set up, it can be paid either by credit card or paid by invoice. So that's why you see invoices on the electronic list as well as the regular AP list.
So we have an open account with Amazon now?
Yes,
So
we've all, yes.
Okay, that's all it is.
Okay, any more questions?
Yes,
anybody?
I got another question.
I wish y'all would have wrote them down. We've been done, but go ahead.
I mean, if you give us our access,
it ain't about access, trustee. I just made the statement. Check your stuff. Check your stuff.
All right. So then the next question would be, we received an email from Tree Service Professionals today, and in reference to something that has not been on the warrant list, but $91,380. Is it a reason why this service was not on the warrant list?
Go ahead, Director.
Trustee, can you state the name of the company again?
Tree Service Professionals. They sent this invoice today, and I'm sure the mayor got a copy of it also.
They sent it today?
Yes, they said that if you would like for me to read the comment, I could, but
no, you don't have to read it.
Oh, okay.
If it was sent today is too late for that bill to be added to the bills list.
Right, but they said that they've been trying to get in contact with you guys and it's past due for some time now. I mean, I can read the whole email because I don't want nobody to say I'm fabricating anything. So I just want to know why it has not been on the warrant list.
Well, I think he just answered that, and how it works, guys. When you guys do work for the village, you must put the invoice in. Anybody else can get us. Everybody else stuff on the warrant list. So I hear you, but I do not, as it relates to that vendor. The vendor could basically reach out to finance or Janice, and even Stacey for that matter, because that's his department.
Trustee, if you can just forward that to me. Maybe I tell you the truth, I've never even heard that name doesn't sound too familiar.
It was sent to Keith, Stan, myself, Janice, and Trustee Norwood, but I'll make sure that you get a copy of it.
Well, that would explain why it wasn't put on the bills list, because it'll have to come through the department.
Yep.
Okay, that's why I'm asking questions so I can get answers. Then a gentleman came up here today, and I don't even see where he went, but he just gave myself and I don't know a couple of other trustees a bill for $378. $378,620.64 from D Construction, which hasn't been on the warrant list either. Are you aware of that? No.
Okay, so let's clear this up.
I'm just asking why these items are not on the warrant.
Let's clear this up. That's not fair to my team. If somebody just gave you something, obviously they would not.
He said it's from 2022.
Okay, but if he just gave it to you, then give it to them and let them clear it up. So all this grandstanding, let's move on.
I'm not grandstanding.
What's on the agenda? We talking about the warrant list that's on the agenda.
My thing is, if it's from 2022,
then give it to him, and now we move on.
The email that came from Dwayne from 5 Star in reference to him still asking about his payment.
Okay.
So we get paid? I mean, it's been approved.
Oh, y'all gonna pay him now? Y'all voted no to pay that vendor.
Do you want me to
wait a minute, hold on. Let's go down that lane. So
you always got to go down. You asked me to ask a question. I asked a question.
Talking about. And I am not going to respond with my answer.
Why
right
do you
now.
Always have to respond? Let them respond.
I'm responding because I'm gonna respond to that one because I know about that. So all right. So again, now when you do see us in a financial situation, the board voted no because again, I just stated to y'all we did not get our tax money. That's how we basically run our village through our tax proceeds that we receive. So by saying no, that's fine. I know y'all got to make me look bad, but it's okay. I will figure it out as I always do. So I am okay with figuring it out. So I'll call a couple people and I'll make sure that we stay above water.
May I make a motion, Mayor? That's terrible.
What you got?
Because we want to do a lower amount.
But if she just told you she needed the money,
okay, you say you bring back the bag, so you should have
the money.
But
she just explained to you it's grant money. I do. I always get money.
Right.
Let's be clear about that.
So we're gonna take a loan. We're gonna take a loan out for a lesser amount. Okay, can I make the motion?
So if you're smart, which I don't think you are, because y'all try to be smart, a smart addict, you will understand that when I bring money back, it goes towards certain things. And I think that the finance director just explained that to y'all, that when you bring things back, it goes towards whatever that project is. It is grant money that I bring back. But don't worry about it. I got operating money coming too. So when I bring that back, you can use it towards operating money. But as people don't understand it, because you guys spin the narrative. Stop spinning the narrative. But if you're going to lower amount, let's go. What's the amount?
You're so disrespectful.
Yes, you are.